Really, I can't believe that. It's just frozen. Frozen again. That's crazy. Okay, so is that frozen? No, that one's not frozen. Okay, so, all right, let's go here. How about that? Okay. All right, is this any better? Still blurry. Okay. Huh. Camera problem. Well, now it doesn't want to pick up that camera. Ah. Well, now, guys, that's the only camera that's working. Buffering. Better, just a little blurry. Much better than it was. Keeps jumping back to your icon. Ah. Yeah, I just heard thunder a little while ago while I was rebooting everything. You guys think that might be what it is? And now it doesn't want to pick up this other camera either. I don't know why. On that view, it's good. Very clear. Okay. Trying to see if it'll switch over to this other camera. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So how about that camera? Well, it's that fiber optic connection, so it's supposed to be fast. Can I do a speed test? I bet I can. Let me see. That would probably tell us something, huh? Okay, where's... Okay, there it is. Speed test.
Can you hear me, Sandy?
Yeah, I'm running a speed test right now to see where we're at. Download is at 9.4. That's horrible. And upload is at like 3. No wonder, guys.
I think it has a lot to do, Sandy, too, with the electrical storm.
No wonder it's doing that, because the upload speed is less than 4. Jeez. That's horrible. That's horrible. You'll have an upload speed of at least 9 or 10
That's
to,
probably a problem then.
yeah.
I don't think the storm is helping either. I mean, I know that whether it's a fiber optic or not, I know it interferes. 'Cause
Now
mine
my
does the
camera,
same thing.
what the heck? Ah,
Now this right
what's
here is
going
the best
on?
best picture I've seen since I've been on. Right now. This right here is the best picture I've seen since I come on the first time. Beth even said the same thing. Looks good now.
Did you reset the router? I don't know how to reset the router.
When you to reset the router, you turn it off, count to 30, and you turn it back on. It turns off your internet completely, though. It's just like it burping it.
Okay, well, you stay in here, Kat, and I'll go
There's a
reset.
little button on your router. You just turn it. It says on and off. You just turn it off, and then you turn it back on. I'll stay right here. We'll
Okay,
just count 30 seconds.
okay.
I'll stay here and see if she can hear me when she gets back. Nothing like wizard weather to make things mess up. But you know what they say? Men plan, God laughs. I told her, Cinnamon, to turn it on and count to 30 and turn it off. That's what they told me. Router 101. Push the button. I bet you if there was a 3-year-old in the room, they could fix it. Anybody in the chat can hear me still? Let me know if you can still hear me. Anyone? You. You. Little bit. Michelle, can you hear me? Okay, then I won't sing. I thought that was gonna be a mess. Hi, nostalgia seeker. Hi, Sandy. I'm gonna just make sure people can hear me until she goes fiddles with those buttons. I think she's getting pretty frustrated too. She might need to grab that solo cup early. I think if she makes something simple when she does get back, she'll wrap her head around it. Now it says on my screen, it says waiting for people to join the video call. Share the permanent link, bookmark, and come back anytime. My first husband used to work for AT&T. He was a lineman. Hi, Beth. Thanks for letting me know. I've got a sign on my computer that says waiting for people to join the video call. Share the permanent link, bookmark, and come back anytime. Y'all come back now here. That's my imitation of Mama. Sorry, I don't know. You're there? Maybe I gotta push the button. I see a picture again. It's not the best, but it's better. I can hear her talking in the background. Now she can still hear me. That will.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, I can hear you, Sandy. Can you hear me?
Yeah. So what do I look like now?
Just a little fuzzy around the edges, but I think a cup full of something. Red cup full of something on it.
Red Solo Cup will take care of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I unplugged it and I plugged it back in.
I do think it's because of the storm, Sandy. I really do. But this is better. This has been the best all day. The closer you get to the screen, though, the clearer the picture is.
Wow, okay.
I don't know if it's the autofocus on your camera or what.
Okay, let me grab the chat. And then we can,
Cinnamon says it's clearer than before. That's for sure.
okay.
Pearl
All right.
Mini. Hi, Pearl.
That works. Okay, so
Joy Brown's in the house too.
hi, Joy.
My side had a sister named Joy.
And where did Fran go?
Probably to get a hot dog. Doesn't she always go get a hot dog?
Did she say she was getting a hot dog?
I don't know, but she usually does, doesn't she?
No, she usually goes for a bag of Cheetos.
Yep, she's lurking. But what if she found Cheeto hot dog flavored Cheetos?
Oh my gosh.
Would never get her head out of the bag.
That just sounds gross.
Yeah, they do they make everything. They mess up all the good stuff. They gotta have prizes for who can come up with the best different potato chip.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Okay, we're gonna do
Cinnamon says take a piece of silver or a stone to check Ubu's focus and work. See if her focus is working. That's a good idea.
All right. Let's.
Everybody here is waiting for this picture to clear up. She's been having some trouble. Well, that's working, Sandy. It's working for me anyway.
Doesn't look like it's focusing here. But
that would be my eyes then. I can see the rings on your fingers are perfectly focused in your watch.
Yeah, see, it focuses. It loves that ring.
Yeah.
Focuses in that.
Yeah, see, Nostalgia Seeker said, ooh, back. Still says looks better too.
Okay, good.
Definitely better than what was.
Yeah.
Could be the eye of the whatever's going on. I know that when I have trouble in this sky. I just wait till it passes.
But you would think, I think this internet is buried, so you would think that, you know, it wouldn't be affected by the storm, but obviously it is.
I think everybody's affected by nature, whether it's in the ground or not.
I gotta do something here, so we'll switch over to this other camera. And we're gonna do something.
Yeah, and that camera isn't as good as the other one, but it's a lot clearer than it was.
All right, do I want this or do I want this? This or this? I think I'm gonna probably do both of them, but that's all right. I'll get this.
Cinnamon says, you liking the detailed items.
All right, let's see. This straighten down a little bit.
Does that also, Sandy, when you bang it with a hammer, like temper the metal?
Oh, a little bit, but
Yeah.
I'm doing it with a rawhide mallet, so it really doesn't do that. If I was doing it with a metal, a hammer, it would work hard in it.
Yeah. I found that doing these, even with this, not precious metals that I use for the wire wrapping, the more I work with it, the tougher it gets to move around.
Right.
So. But each one I wrap gets better than the one before. I'm going to keep trying.
Oh. Yeah.
That must sound
didn't hit the floor.
No. That little new blade, that went quick.
Yeah.
Pearl Ninny's in the room too, Sandy.
Say what?
Pearl Ninny's in the room.
Oh, hi. Hi. Not yet. Open up. Oh, did I say that in my outside voice?
Yes, you did.
Oh,
you need a dispenser right there. A little tap. Lightning strikes and discharge from the ground upward, causing Mother Earth's natural magnetic charge. Human eye doesn't fast enough to see it. That is the truth, Cinnamon.
Huh.
Lightning doesn't come down, it goes up. We had some crashing lightning a couple of days ago, and I swear it was right over the house, but when you looked on it on the map, it was like 30 miles away.
Wow.
And I'm not kidding you. Every animal in the house jumped and ran right underneath my feet. Except for my old man. Was not a good day yesterday losing him.
Oh. Yeah.
I knew he was going, and I'm grateful that he's gone now, but I'm going to miss him so much.
Yeah. Kent and Lee are losing a dog today.
It's not an easy thing. I mean, you can't not cry.
No. It's hard. They lost one Saturday and one today, and they figured out it was genetics, that they were predisposed to this.
Yeah. I've lost 3 cats in 4 months.
Wow.
And it's just, they were all old.
Yeah.
2 of them were 18 and 1 of them was 17. Brother and sister were 18.
It's cleaned up a little bit.
Cinnamon says that Earth's magnetic charge can cause static discourse on internet optic fiber systems.
Oh, great. Well, I think that's probably what's going on then, guys.
Kathy, she hasn't said what she's making yet. NASCAR man's here.
I don't even know if I know what I'm making yet.
Do you hear me, Sandy?
Huh?
NASCAR man just come in the room.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm making something, guys. We'll see what it turns out to be. You ever have one of those days? Welcome to being an artist.
Cinnamon, by the time I get to that Rainbow Bridge, it's going to be such a homecoming. I'm not going to leave.
Yeah.
We've got 7 dogs there, 4 birds, and 28 cats.
I have quite a few horses over there, too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I can't imagine. I always wanted a horse.
I've got,
Vanessa says she's making me a pretty piece of jewelry.
well, I don't know, guys. I got this idea, but who knows if it's going to turn out. We'll see.
Do you know what kind of stone you're going to be? I don't bother with the phone. Just ignore that noise.
Yeah, it's hard. It's very loud.
It only rings 3 times.
It's like, Myrtle, answer the phone.
I don't bother. If it's
Shut
important,
up, Henry.
they'll leave a message. If not, wasn't important.
Yeah.
It takes me too long to run to the phone and check every time. It takes me too much air, and I can't run anymore. So
There you go.
I used to run a lot, 7 miles a day from the time I was 6 years old until I was almost 18.
Wow.
I had to run my 7 miles a day before I could even do my homework.
Jeez.
We all did. Even my mother had to.
Huh.
I think my father wanted his own Olympic team.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't by choice, it was by demand?
Yeah. Dad wanted his, we all were runners. I mean, we could all run. Why not use it?
Huh.
But it wasn't something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I
That
wanted
makes a
to party. Oh, it wasn't bad. It's just that you run those many miles, and when you get my age, your knees and your hips are gone because you beat them to death.
Yeah.
I think it would have been swimming would have been something I would have enjoyed more. Vanessa said the first time she tried running after not running for years, she felt like there were magnets on the ground. Wow, Cinnamon has lost 16 horses, 18 dogs, 10 cats, 50 fish, 1 cockatoo, and 3 parrots.
Dang.
That sounds a little bit like heaven to me, that Rainbow Bridge is going to be.
Yeah.
I love animals.
I have never counted up what all I've lost, but it is a bunch.
Okay, my guess is Sandy's building a raft.
Yeah, there you go.
Whatever
You
they are,
guessed it.
you're going definitely by size. Is that going to be a bezel on something? Not the bezel,
I'm not telling.
oh, all right. It's a mystery.
It's
This
gonna
is
be a
going to be
mystery.
the
Yeah.
the game of the chat today is going to be, what is Sandy's making? Your gift is going to be kudos if you could guess what she's going to make. And you don't have to pick a number from 1 to 50 to win it.
There you go. I
always pick 32 and never get it.
I don't like that. Let's take that out. don't like that. And that. Let's put
My
these-
luck, Sandy, I'd pull the long straw.
Yeah. Let's see.
That is a lot. That is a lot, cinnamon, to lose.
Okay. This.
Mama's back. Hi,
Come
Mama.
on in, Fran.
Still a little wonky, but Cinnamon's system just went wacko.
Huh.
Telling you, it's gonna be the storm.
Yeah.
I call it blizzard weather.
Stop. Stop.
Okay, Mama, I'll tell her.
Thanks.
Well, I hope that everything's okay now, Fran.
You guys are not gonna believe this box I just got from FedEx. Let me see if I can get it in. Put it right in front of the door.
Sandy, Mama said she's gonna stay in the chat for a bit because she had a rough time.
I don't believe this, guys. You guys have to see this. This is how this just came from FedEx.
Oh no. Shit. Fran says, don't laugh now, but she got stranded on the throne. I'm sorry, but
Look at this box, guys.
I can't not laugh, Mama. Oh wow.
Can you see how damaged this is? Let me
I hope there's nothing glass in there.
pull this up a little bit. I mean, look at this.
Looks like they could have reached in there and grabbed anything.
Yeah. Literally.
Hi, Fairy Vixen.
Can you imagine how do you deliver a box like that and not say something? You know? I mean, jeez.
Did he just hand that to you like that?
He just left it on the porch there. Obviously, if there was anything breakable in it,
Really?
it would have broke, but that just makes me sick that people
What's in it?
deliver stuff like that. It's a leather computer bag. Come out. I don't know, maybe somebody tried to get it out of here. Who knows? It's a leather computer bag. I thought it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
But that's crazy, guys, to do that.
You're lucky there wasn't anything breakable in that. That's a big box for that bag, though.
Yeah. And no padding around it, no nothing. Just
It's thrown in there.
I don't know. Some people's kids, you know?
Yeah.
Some people's kids.
Mama says you'd have to use that for a purse.
You're confusing me with somebody who cares. You got it. Yep, you're confusing me with somebody that cares. All right, need a little bit more.
I like that term,
Mold.
personal.
Yeah, right. Mama, are you coming in here?
She
Or are
said
you
she's
just
gonna
gonna
have
sit
she's
out?
gonna she said she's gonna stay on the out in the chat for a while because of that rough time she had stuck on the throne.
Oh dear.
You check behind you and make sure
I
you ain't
hate
got
that.
nothing tucked in. Perla's in.
Ah,
Hi, Perla.
hey.
A little bit of technical difficulty, but we're working around it.
Yeah. No dog hair.
Cinnamon, does a Roku show it better on your TV? I bet it was. Who came to your rescue, Ma?
Oh, there it is. No, that's it. Okay. Straighten that out. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do here?
Any trouble as far as Cinnamon? Is there any trouble with the picture as far as pixelating on your TV? I gotta figure out how to use that Roku for my TV. No, I haven't. I did see some of the videos here that has the option down the bottom to put it on my TV. I just don't know how to set it up for the TV yet. Oh, Momo's got a sad face. It would have been worse if you'd run out of toilet paper. That would have been an emergency. That was my mother's marital advice when I got married the first time. She said, whatever you do, don't ever run out of toilet paper.
Oh, geez. That was it, huh?
Well, I don't know why, but I think it has to do with the fact that she had 9 kids.
Ah,
That and milk. Don't ever run out of milk and toilet paper. Okay. I am dying to know what you're making.
well, stay tuned.
Me too, and within arm's reach.
See. There.
Yeah, Cinnamon, I do have the Roku on. In fact, I called. It took me 3 hours to terminate my DirecTV package, and they wanted to charge me a month more, and I said, no, thank you. You will not be charging me for August because I will not pay it. She says, but I've always paid your bill. I said, exactly. I'm calling you a week before the end of the month to cancel my services, and they wanted to give me, listen to this, they got charging me now, or they were charging me $119 a month for my DirecTV.
Uh-huh.
And after I said I wanted to terminate it, she said she can clean down my packages and charge me $25 a month. I said, what?
Right. Huh. Why didn't you do that
Exactly.
before?
Well, I've had it for 17 years, and they've, never not got a payment.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't say that for every customer they've got, so pretty sure.
Yeah.
But why pay for TV that you don't watch?
Well, I'm probably doing the same thing.
I've been stuck for the same reason, Mama.
Thank you. That was UPS. These guys have got it timed right, I guess.
Mama
All
said
right.
the reason she got stuck is because her knee blew out,
Oh
and it hurt
dear.
like crazy, and she couldn't get up.
Oh, I've been
Yeah,
there,
that's
done
not
that
fun at all.
before
Last time my
my.
knee went out like that, I ended up stabbing a light fixture, and it blew me 4 feet back into the other room.
Before I had my knees replaced, that would happen to me too.
Yeah. I worked for an orthopedic surgeon for the last 13 years of my profession, so I saw many knee replacements. And I was probably due one, or probably my right one I've been needing for a long time, but I'm gonna use my walkers.
Well, I tell you what, it's the best thing I ever did.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that, and then a lot of people say the opposite. If I'd known it was gonna be this much pain, it's like,
Oh, that's crazy, man. It really wasn't that much.
yeah,
I mean, for the benefit that you get, yeah, the first
you're
couple of
getting your
months,
mobility back. Yeah,
uh, but what you get back far outweighs what
yeah,
the pain is for the first couple of months.
yeah,
And I didn't think it was that bad, but
yeah. Well, when you think about the pain you're having with the bad knees, what you
well, that's
suffer for
just it.
surgical pain is different, but at least it clears up after a while.
Yeah.
Mama said the rehab was the worst for him. Her brother was
Huh.
the worst for him. Yeah.
Oh, no, you know, I just went in with the mindset that I was gonna be as good or better when I came back out.
Yeah.
And
Tracy
that's
says
what I did.
hi.
Who?
Tracy Sykes, just
Oh,
living my life.
hey, hi Tracy. Ah.
Now the picture's cleared up again. See, I think she's definitely got a storm around her. Yeah, that's the thing about just taking some of the arthritis is out of it is you're gonna try to remake bone, and you can't really take arthritis out of a bone. It's there. You just trim all of the ligaments that are flapping around, causing the swelling. I'll try that, Cinnamon. Yeah, those loose connections. I feel the same way. I do. I don't think I'd make it through surgery anyway with my breathing. They work wonders with pieces. I mean, on bits and pieces they can replace. I wish I could get me a new set of lungs. That picture cleared up real nice, Sandy.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Oh, I shut my mouth because it just went blink.
Oh, don't say anything.
No, I hear you. I know I'm not a candidate for any surgery either.
Okay, so now what? Now what?
I saw a lot of sci-fi movies for that same thing. We need Mars says we need a human body part shop. Wasn't
That's
it?
true.
Frankenstein was the first one I saw. You put the
Let's see.
activation code on your PC, Cinnamon, or on the put it on the TV, or both. She's got storm happening in and around her. She heard thunder a little bit ago.
Yeah, I got junk going on here, guys. Sorry about the picture and everything.
I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. It's got to be because you've done everything else.
Yeah.
It does look like, with all of the scrap you've got up on the top of that, Sandy, and all the stuff to the side, it does look like a treasure hoard. And Cinnamon says it looks like Google doing its normal searching focus on you when you move.
I think this is what we're going to do. That right there.
I like that stone. I do like that stone.
Let's see if we can get a little bit closer to it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
There we go.
Yeah, that's not even a bad picture.
There it is.
Yeah. Oh, how close are you? I almost said the big word. Oops. It's gonna make it fuzzy. Don't get closer. I love that stone. It almost looks purple though.
It is. It's like a lavender color.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty. Everybody else thinks so too. Ian says very cool. Very pretty. Michelle says it goes with my ring.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Beth, nobody knows until she's not telling anybody. You just have to hang around and know what she's making. That is a pretty piece of jasper. Almost looks like a piece of landscape jasper.
Oh.
There's a lot of stuff she's got up there. I would make a pretty picture, like nice a calendar. Looks like she got some chainmail up there. Okay. Thank you, Cinnamon. I will try it. My little helper is the one that helped me. She's the one that helps me set up things. So she's here from 7 to 10 in the morning. I'll have her help me. It's a great little help. Yep. Moth, all the gifts from the earth. Sandy's got right up there. I found a piece of parrot swain in my rocks. I haven't seen for a while. It was pretty, but it's not polished or shaped into any stone. It's just a long hunk of it. There's also some rings and pots she's made. I bet I will. Now I'll be using my TV again. I like the raw. I've got so much raw stone, but I've got a whole bunch of the polished. Mostly a lot of different kinds, but mostly moss agate.
No, guys.
And a lot of jasper. I bet you she does. Pearl Nini wants to know if you know all the name of all those stones on your workbench.
Yeah.
That answers you.
I don't know the name of all the stones, but I know the name of the stones that are on my bench. You know. Let's see on this.
I love the moss agate too, bro. It's got almost like a little scene in every one of it. A moss fairy, you got a big collection of stones or moss agate? That's a good idea. Listen to Cinnamon. She says to get that knee iced. I see some tools in there too, though. It looks like she's got some tools tucked up in there. And nobody has said that the massive balls off to the left. So I will. Same here. You know, it's funny. Fairy Vixen's got a bunch of rocks, polished and raw, and she just loves them. It seems like anytime somebody goes on vacation, they'll either bring me home a rock or a picture of a cat. Oh. I thought for sure it said ice your knee, and it slipped down to ice your. No, I thought it said ice your balls, and it didn't. It said ice your knee, no balls. My son was an avid collector of stones, and he's got his kid is a collection from upstairs somewhere. Ma, you've been looking through those stones I sent you? Those are really neat if you get a loop and look at them through a loop. I bet it's pretty. I just did a wrapping for my son. I've got a piece of moss agate that looked like a sailboat. He's into fishing and that, and I wrapped it for him. It looks so pretty. You what? You need more? Ma needs more rocks. What did Forrest Gump say? Sometimes there's just not enough rocks. Sandy, you got that camera pointed more at the top of your workstation than you do by your hands. There you go. Hi, Pamela. Pamela Drain is here. Sandy says hello.
Hey, Pam.
That last auction, Sandy, was pretty good. You know, kids seem to, when they have a rock when they're a little kid, they seem to hold on to it until they get older. It seems you always find them. They always have their rock they found when they were little. At least I have met so many older people that still have their favoriteest rock. I told you what I did with kids, didn't I? Any kids that came to my house, if they behaved, they could have a rock pick them because the rocks are so pretty, and they always wanted the big blue ones or the big pink ones. So if they behaved before they left, I'd let a rock choose them, and they'd have to be blindfolded. And I'd dump the rocks out onto the couch. Whatever rock touched their hand first, that's the one that chose them. Ma, when I wrap a stone, it depends on the stone. I look at a lot of the videos to wrap them, but the wrapping sort of comes out of my head. I use some of their ideas on how to wrap it, but the wrapping depends on the stone. I just want to make sure it holds it tight. But I've seen some of those people that wrap stones on the YouTube channels are incredible. Yeah, that's right, Fairy. Stone tells you if you wanna. I do watch the videos, but in that crazy art guy that you watch, Mom, if you want to watch somebody do really fine work, look at that. Her name is Yvonne Williams. Yvonne is her name. Just incredible. I don't mind watching Matt's crazy art, but I like that, but Yvonne Williams better. But I'm gonna dump any video I'm watching into come watch Sandy. So no matter what I'm doing, I either save it for later or whatever. But I'm gonna come watch this. Well, I absolutely love watching it. I do.
Well, that's cool.
Cinnamon, I could walk if I could walk. I've got the ocean about an eighth of a mile down the road from me. And about a 45-minute ride to Jasper Beach. And that whole beach is nothing but jasper stones tumbled by the ocean. That is incredible. I would not be able to live in Southern California. I could not breathe at that heat. Cinnamon, you see the sunset and I see the sunrise. I'm not far from where the sun touches the East Coast, the first place in the United States. It's called Cadillac Mountain. And the tribe here is called Passamaquoddy, which means people of the dawn. Okay, I'm seeing something going on there. Yep, I'm in Maine. I'm way up in Washington County. Yes, I am a Downeaster. You can't get there from here. People call it God's country. This morning while having my coffee, I watched a mama deer and her two babies chewing on an apple tree. That was a treat. They're so cute. My son would say they taste so good. It's got to be a ring, isn't it?
Nope.
Oh, no, I messed up.
That's not. Do I want it? Shoot. Ow. That's
Hot.
good. No kidding. Come on.
And now, when you get a chance, you have to tell me what's on your shirt. Pamela, she's not telling anybody what she's making. We have to just wait. Whoa, that sounds hot.
Yeah, it is. Come on.
What's the name of that stone again, Sandy? That purple stone?
Tell Sydney.
Tell Sydney. That's a good thought. Mama wants to know if you ever thought about making any hair clips. So would they sell
Any what?
hair clips?
Oh, there's not a big demand for those.
I'd wear them.
Well, you little booger.
It's not what you think it is. My younger brother used to call me Booger.
Ah,
You did that yourself.
I know. What?
I know the French used a lot of crystals for hair clips. They used to be big at one time. In fact, I've seen a few of them pop up in Chewy jars.
Piece of crap.
That doesn't want to stay in any position you're trying to get it in.
God damn it.
You need another arm, Sandy. Don't breathe. I'd love to see them. They must be beaded. Shy Dove's daughter got her two hair clips from a powwow and said they're beautiful. Joy Brown says you're making a pendant. They're not beaded, they're metal with stones on them too. Cinnamon says Gianna auctioned off one of her beaded hair clips and was outbidded though.
All right, there we go.
Glad the pickle's on.
All right, in the pickle.
I said you're glad you had it on. I made some earrings, beaded earrings. I made a necklace and some beaded earrings the other day and went to try on the earrings and one of my ears is closed over. It's been so long. It's got to be about this necklace though. I think it's close to 3 foot long though. I used up all of my hematite beads.
There.
Lot of talented people. Uranium glass is beautiful too. That's the stuff that uranium glass cinnamon that glows in the dark when you
Yeah.
put a light on it, right? Yeah. Southwest Harbor? Is it still in Southwest Harbor? Nice. What are you banging out now, Sandy?
Just straighten out wire.
Yeah. I saw a beautiful piece on a yard sale some guy bought for $2. I thought, oh my, look at that. He couldn't put it down. He didn't want anybody to pick it up out of his pile. I heard that one hit.
Hit what?
It sounded like it hit not too far below you, though. Fran, I don't know what gauge wire I use because it's so old that I lost the ends off of it. So I go by whatever it is, I use it till it's gone. Yep. The Atlantic coast is a pretty place too, Cinnamon. Got some beautiful places on the coast. Hi, Kathy. Kathy Valentine's here.
Hey, Kathy. Good day.
She said, "G'day, Sandy Cat." I think the Mid-Atlantic is basically where you find all the beaches. That, well, you got Florida, but I'll tell you, up in the New England coast has got some pretty rough areas. Yeah. Muddy Chattanooga River. And I think most beaches, well, I think they're making cleaning up the ocean more aware. People are trying harder to at least not throw anything in, except for trying to clean things up. And I think it's going to reverse it. Yeah, everything's getting contaminated. I think they're trying to clean things up, though. I saw a nature show where something got down where people can't go, some machine, and all they found was rubbish. Sad. I have two grandchildren in North Carolina. Now I gotta try to figure out what a PNW person is. I don't know what a PNW is. Pacific Northwest. Gotcha. Makes me ANA. I'm trying to stare and watch Tracy. I'm trying to watch Sandy and read the chat too. Makes you wonder what's running around in her brain.
God only knows. I don't like that. Come on. Yeah, there. Oh.
Thanks, Kathy. Earrings? You think Ann says you're making earrings, Sandy? Hi, Joy. Kathy says it looks a bit like pickup sticks, Sandy.
Yeah. You're right.
Tracy got hacked and had to change all of her passwords.
Oh, yuck.
That's no fun either.
Nope.
I don't do much on my computer, so I'd be one of the last people that would, if anybody would want to even hack. I guess it doesn't matter though, does it? They hack you just because they can.
Yeah, pretty much. And they don't care how devastating it is to your life or
No.
anything else.
No, they
You
don't.
know?
Years ago, before the computers, I had a guy try to. It was the first one when I called the police station to report it. It was an interstate, inter-country first tried to scam. So it was between the Canadians and the Americans. This guy from Canada tried to scam my credit card out of me, and it was a new scam. But it was the first time it had been used that they were aware of from Canada to the States. So I just gave them my information and they took it from there.
Somebody called me today about, we have 3 case files open on you, and we have tried to reach you, but now we are going to go after you at your place of business. And I went, really?
Yeah.
Come on down.
Yeah.
because I'm thinking of getting another handgun.
Yeah. I had one lady call me and to give me a reduced rate at my credit card on my credit card bills. And I said, but I don't owe anything on my credit cards. So no, thank you. And she says, but if you'll save yourself all of this money. And she kept going. I said, did you not hear me? I don't owe any money. She says, but you can, and I went, oh my God, you know what? Goodbye. And I just hung up on her. There's no sense in talking to her. You can't fix stupid.
No, you really can't, you know.
I know she's just trying to do her job, but oh my goodness.
Well, they don't listen. They have
Yeah.
this computer screen in front of them that they read, you know, and they don't hear what you're saying
Yeah.
to them
Oh,
until you say okay, and then they go, "Oh, I'm going to
yeah.
make some money."
Yeah. Well, they tried to.
That's true, Pam. Each day they're making up new scams.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
fun.
I
All you
mean,
have to do is say, does it matter if I've gone, you know, broke for I've claimed bankruptcy 6 times? Then they just click.
no, when I don't, you know, when I feel in the mood, I save those numbers and I call them back and I
Oh,
keep them
fun.
on the phone for about 45 minutes.
Oh, fun.
And then I say, you know, I know this is a scam. And what country are you in now?
Yeah.
You in India or Pakistan? Yeah. But I figure if I'm keeping them on the phone, they're leaving somebody else alone.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Everybody's going to try to find not everybody, but there's always going to be somebody out there with a get rich quick scheme.
Yeah, that's true. And, you know, older people a lot of times will fall for that, you know,
Yeah.
that, oh my gosh, I owe somebody and let me pay it right away. And, you know,
Yeah.
you know, somehow they probably found out how old I am and they thought I was an easy mark. Well,
Yeah.
the minute they come on the phone, I just hang up, you know. If you can find my place of work, more power to you.
Yeah.
And if you can get by my 380 Colt,
Really.
then maybe we'll talk.
Yeah. Looking down the barrel of your gun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. They take their weapons in Maine quite seriously. They're right to bear arms. Everybody's got them. Everybody's got them. Not
Well,
just for hunting either. I mean, they carry them all the
yeah.
time.
I'm not on the right, but by golly, you can pry my guns out of my cold dead hand.
Yeah.
You know, Republicans think Democrats don't carry guns. Bullshit. We sure do, darling, and we know how to use them. We know how to use them.
I hear you, Jen. I let the answer machine answer my phone for me, and if I know them, I'll call back. They leave a message. If they don't leave a message, then it wasn't worth my time. That's why you won't see
Have
me.
you have you guys ever gotten a phone call from your own number? My own number
No.
has showed up in the caller ID.
Oh, that's a new one. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, and you're looking at it going, how
I'm
could they
calling me.
for my number? You know.
I'd answer that one.
Thank
Hello,
you,
me.
Jerry Vixen. Dun, da, da, da. Yep. No, it's not a political thing, man.
No.
There's too much that's people are trying to make political and it's not, you know, damn it.
How do they get your numbers? I don't know. Random.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just an automatic dialing thing.
It's like a pick a bingo number. Autumn pick.
I was in Ace Hardware, and believe it or not, Ace Hardware here in this little podunk town down the way sells guns. And they had a really sweet little 380 with a laser sight on it. It's like, ooh, I want it. I want it.
Do you ever take them out and practice for your
Oh yeah,
sighting to make sure?
yeah.
I like shooting the gun, but I don't want to kill anything.
Well, I've gone elk hunting before, but
Yeah,
I've
I
always
couldn't.
given the meat that I didn't eat away.
Right.
Gave it to usually the viejos that couldn't hunt anymore.
Yeah.
I would take them a shoulder or a hindquarter. Oh my gosh, they would just, they thanked me for 3 months, that I brought them meat.
Yeah.
But I don't believe in wasting animals either.
No. No, they're very well. The laws they have up in here in Maine, they try to be very strict, but it really isn't fair. Some of the people that do poach,
Yeah.
and that's just they're
Oh,
trying to regulate things.
there's poaching
Yeah.
everywhere. Kent said that his house, well, we sit here at street level, and then it dips down into a pasture, and then it goes back up, the other side. But he
That's
said
where
he
the
was sitting
critters are
there
going to be.
in the living room looking out on the pasture, and there were a truck drove behind his property with a couple guys in the back with
Yeah.
rifles.
Yeah.
You knew that they were going after the deer.
Yeah.
And it wasn't hunting season, but
No.
you know,
What gets me is the ones that actually will have the ones in the back of the woods driving the deer towards the ones with the guns.
yeah,
That really gets me.
yeah. I mean, well, when I went elk hunting, um, I went elk hunting with a 30-30 open sight, which doesn't have a scope on it, and to me, that gives the elk a fair chance.
Yeah.
I have to be as good as the elk is, or better, I guess. But these guys, they'd have these high power rifles and these scopes, and they'd shoot an elk 3/4 of a mile away.
Yeah.
And it's like, where's the sport? Where is? Oh, that's just killing for killing's sake. That
Just
I
showing
didn't.
off your gun is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I didn't care much for that, but and those rifles, oh man, they cost a mint.
Yeah.
And the scopes cost sometimes more than the rifles do.
I will tell you though, when I see an old rifle that's been kept well, I really love those. They're so pretty. The ones that the handmade ones that were made, you know, lovingly.
I would like to get an old Henry rifle that was made around the turn of the century. It's got an octagon barrel on it, and I just think they look so neat.
Yeah. We have a problem here on a
Too
little.
in Delaware to have. Oh man, yeah,
Yeah,
because a 22 will go a mile.
yeah. There's a place in here, right, not half an hour from my house. It's called oh no, I can't even think of it. I want to say Rockport, but that's in Massachusetts. It's over by the Indian Reservation. It's a little island, Eastport, Maine, and there's so many deer on that island that it's just ridiculous because they can't get off the island, and they're just devastating the island. People, I mean, they walk through the yards. They don't care. The deer are everywhere, ruining the gardens and
Okay.
walking up and eating their bushes, and they won't go down they can't walk over the bridge.
No, I'm on YouTube right now.
Winchester's the name here too. How long are you gonna soak that thing in pickle?
All right. See you later. Bye.
There is Deer Island, but it's Canada. Ferry Vixen. That's Deer Island is Canadian, and it's off Eastport. You got to take a well, they have a, what do you call it? One of those boats that go over there, ferry. You can go from Deer Island to Eastport on a ferry. In fact, that's who used to do that. I did that one time for fun. You drive over the border and you jump on a ferry and it takes you to one island. Your ferry hop. You go to one place and it takes you to one island, and you grab another ferry that takes you to another island. You end up back in the United States and driving up the road home. Fun. We have right here in that same place, Eastport. There is I think the second largest what do you call whirlpools? It's called Old Sow, and that's in Eastport. Sucks boats in. What you got in the pickle?
I have that pendant and pickle.
So it's a pendant.
Yep, it is. Let's see if this thing's gonna bounce all over the place. It probably is.
I used to live right at the end of my property, overlooked St. Croix Island, which was the first place Americans landed up here. It's a historical site. And they wintered on that island, and most of them died right there on that island. Well, it was a big part of the Underground Railroad was up in here in Maine. There's all sorts of places in Maine that were part of the Underground Railroad, just trying to get them over to Canada back in the day. A lot of history. There's a lot of the coast up here has got caves that did hide in before they could get a boat across the river. Belfast is a beautiful place, Barry. Oh my God, that's beautiful. That's a money place. That's below me about an hour. Belfast is pretty.
Okay.
It's such a quaint little place, but it's a big tourist place though. A lot of boaters.
What? Shoot, what is it?
Jen, most people do call me Cat because Kenneth is just too hard a name to remember. Yeah, I'm Cat, but it's just easier than I've been Cat to just about everybody my whole life. What family calls me Boo Boo. They don't even want to say the name.
Okay, I'll be back in just a minute, guys.
I think you're gonna like it, Fairy Vixen. I hope you know what you're gonna get into as far as winters, though. I love, yeah, I love hats. Yeah, Maine winters are, well, there's something to reckon with. It does have a vibe all of its own. Well, that's good because, well, when I from Massachusetts originally, but when I was thinking of moving up here, that was back in 1982. I asked somebody from here, "What do you do in the winter?" And he said, "Well, you either read books or make babies." And I said, "I'll bring a lot of books." Hi, Ann. And Sandy is making a surprise in the pickle, and I think it's a pendant. I have got so much craft stuff, Kathy. I don't think I could ever get through it all. I just found some of the Sculpey, and I still have to find some upstairs. I found only part of my raffia because I make raffia flowers, and I got found my embroidery, which was fun. And I've got my wood burning stuff here, but I can't find my well, I know where it is, so I don't think I'll be getting it back. My Dremel tool. So there's no glass etching unless I get another Dremel tool. And the wood burning is out unless I've got a fan because I can't breathe it anymore. Nope, she's doing Cal Sydney, and she's doing a Cal Sydney something. And
Okay, I'm back. Sorry guys. Pearl's over here working, and she actually moved this huge piece of furniture by herself. I can't believe she did that, but
sounds like you got a good girl to help you there, Sandy.
yeah, I found a jewel, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I definitely did. So let's get this.
And Ann's here. Ann Beard's here, Sandy.
Hi, Ann.
Say hello to everybody.
Okay. There you go.
I agree, Kathy. Sandy, Kathy says, I think she's a keeper.
Yeah, I think so. She just puts her head down and works and just, point her in the right direction and she just goes. Exactly what I have needed.
Yeah.
So
The one I had that was taking care of me had an accident in February. She fell and broke her coccyx, and she hasn't been back to work yet. So I've been working with other people, and I've got one young one that's now taking care of me the whole time, and she's she's pretty good. But when you fit with somebody, I'm just waiting for the other one to heal.
yeah.
Fairy Vixen's got to go. She
All
says she hates
righty.
to go, but she's got to get stuff done.
Yeah, I
Take care, Fairy.
understand. That's not gonna work, is it? No.
And I think she's her name is Pearl. Is it Pearl?
Pearl, yeah.
Pearl. She's got her little young woman named Pearl who's helping her out, doing yard work and everything. Eager to learn. way, did you come in peace today? You have to check though. I gotta make sure you come in peace, because if you didn't come in peace, you won't have it. No worries, Dan. I felt put in my place. I'm pretty sure you did too. It does make a difference, and Sandy definitely needed the help, that's for sure. And she's young and she's strong and she wants to learn, which is good. She's going to help Sandy get organized in there. Yeah, I don't know where Mama went. No one asked Mama how her hand's doing.
You know what?
Kathy, it was her knee today. Her knee kept her from doing much today.
All right.
I can't wait to see whatever she's making with that Cal Sydney in it. I think if Mama's still there, I want to know if she's wearing a brace. Wouldn't that be great, Kathy, if healing thoughts heal other than our heart and soul? I'll tell you that would be great. We'd have a room full of very healthy people.
All right, let's get this. You're just not going to cooperate, are you?
Okay. We have everybody use Reiki when everybody would be helping each other. Yeah, she's still live, Ruth. Where did Mama get off to?
I don't know. Come on.
She's into the Cheetos again. be nice, Ian, if she was. You just got notified, Ruth? That was a lag for you for sure. She fixed that in just a couple of minutes. Sandy Ruth just came back in and said, wow, I just got notified that after the last issue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And we've been on for quite a while.
Yeah, she said I missed a lot. Yeah, you did. We've been on a long time.
Yeah. Ah.
You've missed a lot. What have I missed? She's got something in the pickle and something else she's almost done making. I think it's a pendant in the pickle. With a Cal Sidney stone.
Ah. What is your problem? Come on. Come on. God dang it. Really don't wanna. You. Ah. Here. I don't know if that's going to do it or not.
I get all my notifications. I get tons of them. Alrighty.
It's not going to work either. All right.
Ian says break time, Sandy.
Getting frustrated with this thing.
Yeah. That file is telling her to take a break too.
Come on.
Ian says to go get you a cup. Take a break.
Go get me a red solo cup, huh?
Yep, go get you a red solo cup and take a break. You earned it. I have my 1,000 ml glass of water here. I don't have a cell phone, Cinnamon. I don't go anywhere. In fact, I haven't left the house in so long. I have calluses on my butt. You're hearing the stress and the saw blade come out from Sandy's hand. It's starting to tick her off. Sounds like a file. I don't know what I do with a cell phone. I have no idea how to use them. Just turn your Joy. Just turn your sound down while she's smiling.
All right.
Yep.
I think that's it. Pretty close.
Sounds like it's almost pickle time.
Yeah.
Sandy, I got found out. The friend of mine that I used to play cards with and backgammon and gin rummy and stuff on the site we play card games on.
Uh-huh.
He usually messages me when he wants to play card games and whatnot and says, "I bet you're talking with Sandy." I didn't answer him, so oh
You're
my goodness,
busted. You're busted.
I'm busted. He could be lurking.
Yeah.
Cinnamon, I can't warrant the cost of a cell phone. Those things are expensive. They're like $1,000. Good ones. That's ridiculous. I never had a cell phone because if I wasn't at work, I was home. I am dying to see one of these pieces. Hope everybody puts their thumbs up when they come in. They could do just about anything. I mean, those cell phones, they could take better pictures than my computer can, that's for sure. But I'd have to have a 3-year-old teach me how to use one.
All right. I'm taking
All those little edges. Yep, good. Is it that time yet? It's 5:19 here. So it's after 5, Sandy.
That's true.
Hey, Mama's back.
All right. What time is it here? It's 3:19 here.
Yeah, but it's 5:19 here. So I can watch you at 5. Might as well have it.
Okay.
Get that fan going, Sandy. You look like you've been in a hot tub, a hot shower.
No, Fan's going. This fan's over here's going. And the air conditioner is going. Just has a hard time getting back here.
Well, sorry, you gotta go in. Bye. She's gotta go. She's hoped to see the finished
All right,
product.
Ann.
You'll see it Friday night.
Yep.
Nope, she's still not taking it out of the. She's not out of the pickle yet, Mama. I think it's a pendant, though. I think she said it's a pendant. Where'd you go off to? I thought you were out getting your bag of Cheetos. Or icing your knee? Were you out and icing your knee? Oh. I used to use a box fan in my corner to pull the heat in my back room. That's an idea, Sandy. Cinnamon said put a box fan in the entrance of your door to pull the cool air in there.
I've got a fan there.
Oh, there you go.
Yep, already got a fan there.
How hot is it outside?
I don't know. Let me see my phone here. What does my phone say?
Bye, Tracy.
82.
Oh, that's not bad.
No,
Tracy's gotta go. She's going to her son's for dinner.
Yep, 82. I think what it is, it's just humid from the rain.
I know that could mess up your phone line if you get humidity in the line. I hear you. I'm rigidly the same. Just, just waiting. This is when reading somebody's mind would be a lot easier.
All right.
The second one, Got a lot of little pieces and edges she had to file down, and was giving her a time. She persevered and fought through it.
Yeah.
Ann says to pull that curtain, keep that heat from coming in the window.
Yeah. I actually want to rearrange my shop, so Pearl and I are going to get to that here pretty quick. Because I think it can be better.
Yeah. If she could project that image she was making with all that what she was seeing, it would be shining on the ceiling. Well, she's using the Dremel tool. Is that the Dremel tool? Yes, it is. She's scuffing it up some way, or shining it up some way. She's shining it.
Darn it. Over there.
Storage Pirate is back.
Hi, Ricardo.
I have no idea. She's not telling anybody, Cinnamon. I don't know.
Secret.
She wants to know if it's. She says if Cinnamon says it's a detailed piece. Wondered if it's going to have inlaid sewn. Yeah, I heard something about he hurt his toe also this morning. Bye, Mama.
All right. Yes.
Ricardo got 4 stitches in his toe.
Why? Goodness.
Must have kicked something.
Must have.
Is what he gets for walking barefoot.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a disaster when it comes to walking barefoot. If anybody could run into anything, it's me. Horrible.
Fran's gone. Mama's gone.
Everybody left me. Ah.
I've been barefoot most I can.
Yeah.
Ceramic pots will do that to you. They don't give. Roberta says hello, Sandy.
Hello.
I'm gonna ask a silly question, Roberto. Did you call a tow truck?
All right, let's see. What do we got? Yeah.
That's why my family calls me Boo Boo. I was constantly getting stitches.
Come on.
Big heavy ones. That'll take your toe off.
There we go.
Penny stepped on her right big toe while cleaning her hoofs out.
Yeah, I've had that happen many times. Big old horse come down on your foot. Sometimes I think it's almost on purpose.
I think those are smart animals.
Yeah.
I had one I absolutely loved as a kid. His name was Big Daddy. I loved this horse.
Yeah. They. Yep. Yep. I think they do it on purpose sometimes.
Cinnamon, I didn't think anybody heard that.
All right. Let's see what we got.
I bet you didn't realize, Roberta, how much you need that big toe and how hard it is to walk normal without it. Oh, ow. It took your nail off, too.
Ouch.
That's going to be sore. And, you know, you might as well put a cage around it because you're going to whack it every chance it could hit something. It's going to.
Isn't that the truth?
Roberta, you missed a lot of pixelation and
An aggravation.
aggravation from cameras and visuals, and it went nuts for a while, and she persevered and come out of it.
Yeah. And not knowing what the heck I was going to do.
Oh, Roberta, you don't have to do the auction with your toe, you know. Just elevate it. At least it'll give it some relief, but it's gonna hurt. Yep, yep. Nothing hurts worse than something that's already hurt. Well, there you go. You have somebody taking care of you anyway. His wife is helping him. He's all right. He's set. He's got his wife to help him.
Yeah. Got it made in the shade. Made in the shade, made in the shade. All right. Let's get this. Finished up.
There's a torch. That almost looks like a better level at that level to work with, Sandy.
What do you mean?
Is it easy to work at that level up higher than it is below your chin? You know, down at the other? Or does it depend on what you're working on?
It just depends on what I'm working on. You know, sometimes I need to be on top of it, and
Yeah.
sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like a nut.
I'm not
Sometimes
gonna even touch that line.
fine.
Roberta Sandage wants to know what we're making.
We're making a piece of jewelry. Other than that, you're just gonna have to wait until it comes out of the pickle.
I'm gonna have to wait. It's been pickling since, well, I can't say since I have because I'm just drinking water, so I can't say that. A cable installed by the time don't you have any cables that you can do in your house, or is this big? I got a visual of them burying a cable in your house. This is the one that the Cal Sydney's gonna go in. I know that's coming out of the bill.
Yep.
Now she's gonna give it the old buff. She's got the tools to work with, I'll tell you what. I could do that. I'd just have to sit in a chair with wheels in a bigger place. Although you're gonna have it done Friday, the auction is until Saturday, you should be all set. I think that one that should come out of the pickle is gonna be a pendant. But I don't know what the second one's gonna be. I don't know what stone's gonna be in it either. I try to learn something, Ann, every day. Well, it's the first time, Roberta, I've seen her ever keep a secret like this. But she was at a loss as to what to do before she started working on anything anyway. Oh, Kathy, it's getting to a point where I'm gonna have to be in one because it's getting harder and harder for me to get from point A to point B. Just my walkers. I'll do it though. We used to have wheelchair races in the hospital when there was nobody around. Those were fun. Her brain definitely works on making jewelry, that's for sure. It's got some beautiful pieces there she's come up with. Problem with my place, Kathy, is I'm in a house that was built in 1810. So there's a lot of tiny places where either my walker won't fit through or my other push won't go through.
All right.
Got a stone going in something.
Okay, where did I put the stone? There it is.
Those are those copper bracelets, right? Those cups she made, Roberta? Were they called the copper ones? Did Roberta get those copper cups that you made last week?
Now she got some sterling silver cuffs.
Oh, there you go.
I know because I just invoiced her for them.
Oh, there you go. And she just said she can't wait to get her 3 cups she got last auction.
They're out the door
Nice.
already.
There you go, Roberta. They're out the door already. Nice.
Yep, everything is been mailed.
Kathy Valentine.
And Kathy
everybody.
Valentine is
She
getting
got a
2
ring this week.
packages.
It's exciting. It fit perfectly. She loves wearing it.
Cool.
Ricardo said, "You love the googly earrings."
She's getting 2 packages.
Yeah, she said, "Paid up. Can't wait."
Phillips screwdriver.
Phillips screwdriver, yes I do. It's in, I think, about the 3rd drawer down.
Your tool chest.
Is that tools?
There's tools.
Okay.
I found one cart that goes on the top, but I can't find the other part. There's a bookshelf, but it's not.
Right, it's outside.
It's outside.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know where the other part.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I think the top of it was in the other room, in the room you're working in.
Well, I found part of it, but not the other part.
Okay, let me, hold on a minute, guys. I'll be right
All
back.
Where's it going, Kathy? Are you in Australia? Yeah, I think Kathy's in Australia. Melbourne. I have a friend that just moved from Sydney to England. Kathy, can you imagine what Sandy would do with some of that Lightning Ridge opal?
Yeah, baby girl. Look out. There you go. That'll be easier than doing it by hand.
Yeah, well, I didn't find in my cleaning a couple of longer screws, but if those ones that are in it aren't long enough, you might want a couple more
Okay.
longer ones. We'll see what it does here.
Yeah, I think I've got some 2-inch screws. I don't even know if that'll be long enough though. Well, see what we got. If not, I'll go to Ace and pick up some more.
Ricardo, that's Pearl she's talking to. That's her helper.
Yeah, that's
Right
my
hand for right now. Yeah.
That's my lifesaver. You guys, she has completely changed the living room and the family room next to it. I mean, it looks like a real room now.
Yeah.
You know, she's like the Energizer Bunny. She just keeps going and going and going and going.
Nothing wrong with youth. The only thing I think about youth is it's wasted on the young.
Well, I don't know how young she is because she's got 5 kids and her oldest one is 17. So
That's still young.
yeah, she doesn't look like she's old enough to have a 17-year-old.
Five kids. I'd get a job too.
Well, she's a substitute teacher.
Yeah. Oh,
So
geez.
during the, oh, are you kidding me? Ah, not my day.
You should have had that cup.
Yeah.
You're too small for the stone.
No, the back piece, part of it broke off.
Hmm.
So I got to take the stone back out to solder it.
That's fixable. You need a wide brim hat too. Keep the sun off your face.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Oh, no kidding. Look at my nose.
I saw that.
I was out there working on Kent's doors and stayed out too long. It just blistered. I hate taking jewelry apart once I've got it together.
Girl, I think that room she's in is her workshop.
Yep.
I thought it was your living room.
No. Living room's that away.
I saw that when you first walked in there and it was empty
Uh-huh.
before you moved into it.
Yeah. It's a big house. What did I say? Over 1,600 square feet?
Yeah, nice.
And it looked very cluttered and small until Pearl got a hold of it. And now it's looking much better. It looks like a house.
Not bad.
The living room actually looks like a living room. Amazing. Okay, let's see if I can get this thing soldered. Yeah.
Kathy, it's always been one of the things I wanted to do in my life was go to Australia too. Never made it, but I've seen quite a bit of it when my friend lived there. Joy, I don't think pearl is cheap no matter where you go to get it.
I think I got it.
Cool. Little quench there.
Let me make sure. Yep.
Oh no, back in the pickle.
Yep. Back in the pickle.
Back in the pickle again.
All right. Get this one cleaned up. See what it looks like.
Joy, I watch those videos that have that Justin from Black Opal Direct on YouTube, and he's got absolutely gorgeous opals, but he's very expensive. She's got so much, Ricardo, she's got so much. Oh, as far as what she's working on, I think once they get that organized, you will have it situated to it. She can work easier. She just got that stuff in there and basically in a hurry when she moved in. Yeah, they're pricey, Joy, but I do like watching him cut a stone. He's pretty darn good at it. I enjoy watching his videos anyway. And he doesn't seem to flaunt it, which is another thing I like. He seems humble. Hope everybody puts their thumbs up when they come in the room. I haven't been able to see how many doing it. Do any of you put it in with Zoom before you even come in, or do you wait until after you've watched? I put mine up. I put my thumb up before I even come in the room, actually.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Are
I
you
am.
ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, here we go. Let's see.
Oh, it's a ring. You sneak. That's just pretty. Ah, nice, Annie. That could take somebody's eye out, I'll tell you that. That's shiny, shiny. Wow, that's right. As Ann says, as I come in, yep, pretty. It is beautiful, Sandy. I like it. I want to do just some more sterling rings.
Yeah. But that thing took me longer than
Yeah, it did take you longer than it. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it turned out pretty good.
It sure did. Can see myself from here.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see.
Ricardo says he'll buy it now for $450. Pretty.
It's got some texture to it. I don't know.
Does, yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of the Superman's cave, the inside of Superman's cave. All of the different crystals and different heights and lengths and sparkly. It is pretty.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I like the way that it turned out. I may make some more like that.
Yeah.
Some more. Just silver rings.
Yep. Texture. Yep.
So, all right, kiddos. I think I'm done for the day.
How about that little Cal Sydney thingy?
Oh, I'll get that done.
There's something in your
Oh, probably the UPS deal. Okay, thank you. Amazon.
The kryptonite ring, yep.
What did they bring me? They brought me. Oh, my battery charger. Cool. Good deal. I couldn't live out here without the Amazon. It's my lifesaver. Absolute lifesaver.
Beautiful ring. For sure. All that filing then was to get those ends smoothed down, those different lengths. Well,
Yeah, and I
it's
still have to
frustrating.
do some more work on it, getting it polished up and that. No, it doesn't need any turquoise on it. That's it. It's just a silver ring. Just a silver ring.
I had some rings out. I'm looking at rings the other day.
I just really like the texture and the top of it. It just really is nice. Yeah. It came out. I don't know. Can you guys see that texture in it?
I can.
I just love that
Yeah, me
texture. Thank you, Raven. And you thought I was a one-trick pony. You thought all I could do is put stones and stuff. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day.
You need the rest. Thank
And
you. It was a fun day.
I will see you guys mañana.
You get some rest and have a good one. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Thanks, Kat. Bye. All right, guys. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us, even though I didn't know what the heck I was doing to begin with. Fog brain. So I will see you guys mañana. Remember, I don't have a channel without you, and I really do appreciate you, and I love you guys. You guys are my family. So from Farron, Utah, I'm going to say bye. Everybody wave.